What's going on, everyone? Sports back with another video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about the possibility of Odell Beckham Jr. coming back to the New York Football Giants. I would love for this to happen, as OBJ is one of my favorite players of all time, one of the most explosive players in the history of New York Giants football. I mean, who wouldn't want OBJ back on the Giants? And he hinted to this today, and that's why I'm making this video. Everybody's been talking about it, and it's amazing what social media can do, and you know how players, and what they say. Just a little comment, how much it really means. It's pretty unbelievable. And let me just start by saying this: this isn't the first time OBJ's hinted towards coming back to the New York Giants, and this is not the first time I've thought that he really wants to come back to the New York Giants. I think that Odell Beckham Jr., his best days for him was with the Giants. His favorite time playing was with the New York Giants. The New York Giants are in a big market, the biggest market in the world, and that for him is very interesting and very fun for him to play in. It's a very big city, and that's what young guys and guys like OBJ, that's what they like. And for him, I think a New York Giants reunion would be pretty fantastic, both for him and the team. I think the New York Giants could really use another wide receiver just like OBJ, coming off a Super Bowl win, coming off a touchdown in the Super Bowl. He's a ridiculous player, even at the age he is, 30 years old, I believe he is. I don't think there's any doubt about it. Everyone would want OBJ back here. He's 29, actually. He's turning 30. Everyone would want OBJ back, including myself. But Odell Beckham Jr. was replying to a comment on Instagram that said, "Come back to New York. We need you ASAP, no Rocky." And OBJ wrote, "That was fire," with the fire emojis. "We'll see. I do miss my damn squad. Wanted to win a ring for that city." Now, I think that all along OBJ wanted to come back to New York. And I think that he will at some point in his career wear the New York Giants blue again and suit up for them. I really do believe that. I've thought that for about a year and a half now, since I really realized how much New York means to him. And I've always thought that. And really, right now, there's a better chance that happens with this regime, because they have no ties to having traded him. Of course, Dave Gettleman traded him, so maybe OBJ really didn't want to help out Dave Gettleman, although he did still hint to coming to the Giants. I don't know, but I think that it's certainly possible that OBJ comes to the Giants. And I'm not saying it's likely, but I do think that it's a pretty decent possibility, and I would really want that to happen. And I think, like I said, at some point, OBJ will become a New York Giant once again in his career. That's just a prediction. Maybe it's a long shot, dark horse prediction, but it's a prediction, and that's what I have. If you guys want to call it a hot take, then that's my hot take. But I do really like the idea of OBJ coming back to the New York Giants. He's played on a few teams, of course, since leaving the Giants. Of course, winning the Super Bowl with the Rams last season. He was with the Browns after the Giants traded him to the Cleveland Browns, so he's been around. He started off, of course, with the Giants, then moved to the Browns. Like we all know, didn't really work out too well there. Then from the Browns, he moved straight to LA, where he won a Super Bowl right there. So he's played for 3 teams. And, I mean, am I predicting this, like I said, that OBJ will become a New York Football Giant? No. But I am predicting that at some point in his career, before he retires, he will put on the Giants blue again and play for the Giants. And I really am going to stick to that, because I really think that the Giants hold a soft spot in his heart, and I think any Giants fan would want OBJ back. I think one of the main reasons we traded him was because he wasn't mature, but he was 24, 25 years old. Now he's a grown man now. He's grown up, he's older, and his best years were with the Giants, of course. 4 out of the 5 seasons with the Giants, he had over 1,000 yards. That one season, he just played 2 games, and he was still ridiculous. He played 4 games, started 2 of them, and he had 302 yards. So those are some big-time numbers. But like I said, I think OBJ at some point will become a New York Giant again. I'm not predicting that it'll be now, but I think it'll be at some point, and I think that it's a possibility, at least a possibility, that he will sign with the New York Giants. Now, of course, that would have to be on a discount, and maybe a 2-year deal for a cheap price or a 1-year deal for a cheap price, but I definitely think that Joe Shane and Brian Daboll could really use him. And Brian Daboll with him, Daniel Jones, and Saquon with Galladay, and oh my God, this offense would be explosive. It would be pretty unbelievable. I think the Giants might explore the possibility of it. I'm hoping it'll happen. I think it's a possibility. Let's hope that it happens as Giants fans, because our offense with OBJ added to it will be very scary. I think the Giants have a shot, and let's see what ultimately ends up happening. Let's cross our fingers, Giants fans, and you guys let me know down below in the comment section your thoughts on the possibility of OBJ coming back to the Giants. He hints towards it again. What do you think that means? Do you think that he's got a shot to come back to the Giants? Like I said, I think he's going to come back here at some point. I think the Giants have a soft spot in his heart. I think he's always thinking about coming back to the Giants, and hopefully it's right now, and it's for a long time. But you guys let me know all that good stuff down in the comment section. As always, please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. See you guys all in the next video. Let's go Giants.